Does hypocrisy harm your relationship? Does it put up roadblocks with those you love? Oh yeah. We've been talking about various sins and how they affect your marriage, and hypocrisy is a big one.
What do we mean by hypocrisy? Pretending you're somebody that you're not. A Greek actor would be called a hypocrite because he was playing a role that was not his real role. He was exaggerating who he was, or he was under-exaggerating what he was. You can also have a hidden hypocrisy, which is covering up something about yourself and not disclosing it, not letting people know who you really are. Jesus had something to say about hypocrisy in Matthew 23. Woe to you hypocrites, because they were not being their real self. They were trying to look better than they really were.
And you can see how this would affect your relationship. God designed marriage so that we would be naked and unashamed with our spouse. That's not only physically, it's emotionally, it's spiritually. And if you constantly have on this false face and are unwilling to tell your spouse who you really are, that's going to put up a roadblock. For one thing, if they never know who you really are, how can they love who you really are? So you might feel like you're playing it safe by keeping this false front up, but you will never know if you're completely loved.
So what's the solution? The solution is to stop hiding and show who you are. Perhaps you're afraid your spouse won't love you if they knew the real you. Perhaps you feel some kind of shame and don't want to disclose yourself because of something bad in your background. When that shame is gone, you will be free to open up and express who you really are. If you never tell your spouse who you really are, how do you know if they love the real you?
We can take you through the process of dealing with hypocrisy step by step. In our book, The Marriage Dance and the Companion Workbook, we lay it out for you. Here's the problem. Here's how you go through it a step at a time with God. There's a link below, so you can click on that, get rid of the hypocrisy in your marriage, and see if that doesn't make your marriage dance.